We'll have a shorter day today due to the limited availability of lodging on either side of Sebree. The terrain will be rolling hills of western Kentucky and hopefully quiet and scenic. Only a couple of options exist for services today in Clay and Dixon. There's a final view of the Methodist Church in Marion, Kentucky. Thank you for hosting us. Good morning from sleepy Marion, Kentucky at 5:15 a.m. and I am headed out of town. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, day 49. 7 weeks on the road today. My goodness. And the eve of Independence Day. The destination today is Sebree. Not too far, and I wanted an early start to not have to cycle in the heat. And also Sebree's, I've seen pictures of Sebree's Cyclist hostel at the First Baptist Church. And boy, oh boy, does it look nice. So I'm looking forward to a lazy afternoon there. Yesterday was full of activity when I arrived, getting the bike fixed, and then some work stuff I had to do, and emails and phone calls, Zoom meetings, so it did not feel very restful. I want a restful afternoon today, and I think I'm going to get it. It's 5:26 a.m. and the sweat is pooling on my face. 5:26 a.m. How am I going to do this for another month? Oh! There was a dog in the road ahead, so I went to grab the air horn, just to be safe. And I was going down a hill, and the horn on the air horn fell out. And so I don't know if this is effective anymore. I'm wondering if I should test it here if I'm far enough away from people. Ooh! That's hideous. Okay, I guess it still works without the horn attachment. Maybe it's more high-pitched. I don't know. Not as air horny sounding. That's the difference. Quiet morning in Clay, Kentucky. I just passed a cyclist headed the opposite direction of me. He didn't slow down. Although his bike was a road bike, I didn't even think he had water bottles on it. No luggage at all. But he pointed behind him and he said Virginia, and he pointed ahead and he said California, and he kept biking. So if he is cycling across the country, he is fully supported, because there was nothing on that bike. And maybe he was not riding across country, maybe he was just giving me directions. Like, hey, if you want to go to California, it's that way. If you want to go to Virginia, it's that way. I'll never know. There's another cyclist coming my way, but I don't see panniers. Find out what their story is. Just a wave and a hello for that one. No information, but like the previous cyclist, no luggage. A third cyclist, this one at least had one of those bags in the back. Again, very light luggage. And I said, Trans Am! And didn't get a response. So, 3 cyclists, all maybe a mile apart. My guess is that there is some support vehicle for them. Oh, and I see far in the distance, maybe a mile up the road, looks like a pack of 4 of them. Maybe I'll get them to stop and get their story. Hello? You cycling Trans Am?
Keep it up, man.
Oh, awesome. Okay, well, I got a yes. What is Dixon, Kentucky known for, you ask? The Slayton sisters from the TLC reality series 1,000 Pound Sisters live here. The show, and the sisters, I guess, have managed to survive 5 seasons. I wish them the best of luck in their goals of healthy living. See you next year on the Transamerica Trail, Slayton sisters. I ran into 4 more of the group here at the Marathon gas station in Dixon, Kentucky. They were stopping here, and those 4 were talkative and friendly. And they are biking, raising money for multiple sclerosis. And from a variety of different places. One guy was English, of the people I met. The rest were Americans. They gave me a sticker and said, we want to give you this. I said, thanks a lot. I told them to keep an eye out for Paul, who got a later start than me, and to call him by name and spook him. And they have 2 support vehicles. Also, they said, where are you staying tonight? I said, I'm going to Sebree. And they said, they said, it's the Taj Mahal. It's the Taj Mahal of churches. So I was already looking forward to a nice stay at this church, but they said great things about it. A tale of 2 marathon gas stations. The only places I could stop today between Marion, Kentucky and Sebree, Kentucky were 2 marathon gas stations. And one was in Clay, Kentucky, the other was in Dixon, Kentucky. The one in Clay, Kentucky was much less friendly than the one in Dixon, Kentucky. So if you're riding this and you only want to stop at one of those, make it the one in Dixon, Kentucky. Much more friendly employees working there. That group of 14 going west are not going to Astoria, Oregon. They're going to San Francisco, where we came from. I'm always shocked to see westbounders going to San Francisco, imagining the heat that they are going to ride through this time of the summer in in Utah and Nevada. Like, wowzers. That was hot for us in May and early June. They're going to be there July and August. Maybe that support vehicle rides alongside them with the van doors open, blasting AC at them as they ride through. That's the only way I think it could be manageable. 9:18 a.m. Dew point check. 74 degrees in the gross range. Let's stop and enjoy the sounds of nature for a minute. Light breeze, birds chirping, and leaves rustling. And a car going by. And an air horn without a horn blasting. Ah! All right, let's get moving. All right, Sebree First Baptist Church, you have outdone yourselves. What an awesome church to stay at. This is their youth area, and they host cyclists all summer long. There are 3 separate rooms there that you can stay in and set up cots in, although I'm going to be on this big, wide couch right here. There is a youth activity happening in here tonight, and I met the pastor and he said, don't worry, they're so used to seeing cyclists. So of course I'll be waiting until the youth are gone to set up my bed over there. But I love this kind of 50s diner aesthetic they got going on. We got a pool table. We have air hockey on the left. We have a ping pong table ahead. Look at all these fun bar stools. A kitchen we can use. There are bathrooms there, a shower through that entrance, and then upstairs in the main church kitchen is a washer and dryer. Wow. I got a bacon cheeseburger with 2 bites already out of it, and a Reese's shake. Look how big that thing is, and that's a water. Good morning still. I can't believe I'm doing the daily recap in the morning. Today's ride, I would say the scenery was a 5 out of 10, and difficulty only a 3. It was fewer than 45 miles, and I got it done early. So I love getting the ride done early, and now I feel like I have tons of time to relax. And my overall feeling of positivity is at a 10 because I am at this beautiful, wonderful church that's hosting me, and I got time to relax, work on some videos, and catch up with some people.